Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make Minecraft as immersive as possible to refresh your gameplay experience while keeping it client-side only. I will also be adding timestamps so you can find the exact type of mod you need within seconds. There will also be documents linked down in the description tailored to the chronological order that I said earlier. And since you are going to be moving from spot to spot, I'm going to say it now. If you could please just subscribe so we can reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, it would really make my day. Now, let's begin the video. We're going to be starting off with Iris and Sodium, the two most important mods of all this mod pack. Sodium rewrites the Minecraft's rendering engine to optimize it really well, while Iris on the other hand is an add-on for Sodium, which adds shader support. As you can see on my screen, I'm getting around a 240 to 260 FPS on my RX 9070 at 1440p with photon shaders while recording and having my video editing software open. I mean, just look at this. Next, we're going to be talking about something called Lithium. It basically just does a bunch of stuff in the server side to increase performance, but even this has limits from time to time. It won't immediately fix your TNT problem when you spawn millions, but it will when you spawn hundreds. Ferret Core is just a mod that optimizes memory usage. Next up, we got entity culling. What this does is it stops rendering entities when they're not on your screen. I mean, just look at that FPS difference. Next up, we got Concurrent Chunk Management Engine, or C2ME for short. C2ME speeds up your chunk loading speeds by using multiple threads on your system. This is an optional mod because of that reason. If you have a good enough CPU with enough threads and RAM, I would definitely recommend this mod, as it allows Distant Horizons and Voxy to load chunks much faster. Next up, we got Scalable Lux. I really can't show what it does, but it just optimizes the lighting engine, like Sodium optimizes the rendering engine. Now we got one of my all-time favorites, Resourceify. It allows you to download shader packs, resource packs, data packs, and worlds all within your client. Don't need to go to a website, as it's all built in now. Next, we got entity texture features, entity model features, entity sound features, which all add features to the resource pack. Packs like Fresh Animations actually use this to their advantage. Next up, we got continuity, and what it does is it allows connected textures through resource packs. Very useful, very fast, and very effective. Next up, we got Apple Skin, which allows you to see the saturation bars on top of your hunger bar, and it allows you to see how much intake that food item will give you as well, with hunger and saturation included. Next up, we got Jade, and you've probably already seen it in some of the previous shots, but what it does is whenever you hover over a block or entity, it will show you the information of that on the top middle of your screen. Next up, we got Simple Voice Chat, which simply adds voice chat. Next, we got Controlling, which actually adds something in your options menu when you go to your controls. It allows you to search specific controls, what keybinds are in those controls, etc, etc. Very useful. Next, we got status effect bars, which adds overhauled effects to the bars of your effects. Next, we got VA Fabric Plus, which is more of a thing for servers, which allows you to change your client version without having to physically change versions. Then we got in-game account switcher, so you can just switch accounts in-game without having to go out of your game. If I were to show you every single sound in this mod list that I have, it would probably last 30 minutes. I'm just going to tell you to go look at the doc, and I'm going to show some gameplay while playing this that tries to demonstrate the sounds from the 4 mods I use. The 4 mods I use specifically is Sound Physics Remastered, Present Footsteps, Ambient Sounds, and the Sounds mod itself. We are finally finishing up with visuals. We're going to start off with a first-person model plus not enough animations. This allows you to have a full first-person model instead of just a hand sticking out on the right of your screen. Next, we got Zoomify, which allows you to zoom into anywhere on your map without having a spyglass. Very useful for mods like Distant Horizons or Voxy. Then we got subtle effects, which adds hundreds of subtle effects to multiple different things like TNT exploding, running, stuff like that. Very fun to have if you just like that vanilla plus experience. And then we got dual barrel roll, which is basically just adds enhanced flight for Elytra, the way it should have been all along in my opinion. And then we got shoulder surfing reloaded, which is basically gives you a better F5 point of view. And it actually allows you to punch stuff without the character directly looking at it, which is very useful as well if you just want to like do a 360 without moving your character. Then we got Skyboxify, which allows you to actually load skyboxes in modern versions, kind of like the alternative to fabric skyboxes. And that wraps it up. And again, I will be updating the list to add more mods that you guys recommend down in the comments. And if you really did enjoy this content, please subscribe. I really want to hit 1,000, and I'm really trying to improve quality of my videos. Thank you guys so much.